With what's going on right now in the market today attached to the coronavirus pandemic, some new needs have emerged related to enabling you to provide a safe working environment for your employees. This is particularly important for all essential workers, but really for any organization to be able to demonstrate a minimum level of care with your employees as they come into your facilities each day. A very logical interface point for this, of course, is the time clock. And with our CarePoint solution and the NT8000, we're enabling organizations to check employees' temperatures at the point of entry in a touchless way at the time clock. Now let's talk a little bit more about the CarePoint solution. As you can see, this is really just a part of your time clock process. You've got a USB port plug-in at the top that attaches to the clock. What this means for you is that it enables you to have a very logical interface point for your workers as they come into the facility each day that doesn't require from your end people taking temperature screening at the point of entry or adding additional equipment that isn't a logical part of your operational workflow for your employees each day. Here we are at the NT8000 CarePoint time clock, and again, very logical interface point for your employees as they're coming into the facility to punch in for the day. So as part of this simulation, I'm going to put on a mask here, as many employees right now are wearing masks attached to the CDC guidelines for extra safety precautions, and we're going to show how the clock is able to read me even with the mask on. So as you come up to the clock, you're going to start it off by saying, "Hello, Vicky." "Hello, Vicky."
"Hello, what would you like to do?"
"Punch in."
"Okay, got it." "Okay, who is this?"
"My ID is 57230.
"I need a response from you."
Here the clock
Please
is
say
asking me
yes
for
or
symptom-related questions, which we'll explain later. No.
"Adjust your distance until you see the square around your face turn screen."
My temperature has been successfully read by the thermal reader. I'm ready to punch in and begin working today in a safe and secure way as we start the day. The CarePoint solution is highly configurable as it relates to the symptom questions that you may want to ask your employees. You can ask no questions, some questions, or many questions depending on what your organizational policies are. Additionally, you can leverage a proximity card process as opposed to the voice command, which would enable you to avoid having employees having to self-identify and can speed up the process at the time clock for higher volume scenarios. Lastly, what are you going to do if you have a failed punch? You can leverage this technology as a mechanism for relaying out immediate communications to managers so that your organizational policies can govern those scenarios and make sure they're handled appropriately. In conclusion, the Ascentus CarePoint solution is enabling employees to work in a safer environment during this time, and it's also enabling employers to reduce risk and more efficiently manage their operating costs as well. Thanks. Please reach out if you have any questions and stay safe.